Great morning, great morning, world. Welcome to another day, another week, another opportunity. However we see fit, man. Mindset manifestation. We are, doing what we need to do to get our mind right, to set the tone for the day, the minute, the hour, the week. You know what I'm saying? However you want to identify with it. But today, it is a new day, man. It's the beginning of a work week per se. It's a new month, man. So it's new beginnings, but every day is a new beginning, man. And I want to get into something today for y'all that is super connected to us. Great morning. Hey, y'all, super connected to, what I'm saying, how we be approaching these things, man. So I got a lot of diamonds today, man. So today's focus is on healing, man. And you know what I'm saying? That's a pretty deep subject, you know what I'm saying, in terms of healing. And man, as I was doing some studying, you know what I'm saying, my early morning studying and getting my mind right, I came across a couple of Jews that I know will help y'all get y'all's mind right, right? And so what I want to the first like healing, right? First thing I want to bring to our attention is when we look at healing, we look at it as something that we need to do that will like bring things to an end. You know what I'm saying? The way that we like identify with healing is like if we get healed, we have completed something, right? Like we can put something away and behind us. You know what I'm saying? And it's what's up, brother Quinn? We're looking to like escape from it, right? We're looking to like get away from it, and that's not the case, right? That's not necessarily the case. Um, the truth is the true healing is right is awareness. So a healing is more of an awareness than it is a completion. You know what I'm saying? But again, we've been taught that it's like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm healed. Like, because when you think about it from a wound when you were little and you got a scrape and you got a cut and you cleaned it up and you put a band-aid on it, and over time it healed, it went away. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how we view healing. But this healing, this mental healing, right, it brings things to us, right? So first, right? So healing doesn't mean things won't show up again. You know what I'm saying? But it does give us um, a better focus to hear, right? Like we should be more attentive. You know what I'm saying? To hear, right? And so not always what people are saying. You know what I'm saying? So like you got to really start getting depth and do work on yourself because when I say being able to hear more, you won't always hear what someone is saying, right? You can hear actions. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like you can pay attention to what people are not saying and pay attention to what they're doing, you know what I'm saying, in terms of hearing. So like we don't need to limit it to physically our physical ears, man. But in order for us to get into the non-physical, man, we got to do this daily work on our mind so that we can start connecting these dots, right? And so, but then as you do the physical work, you will hear that small still voice that's within you that is guiding you and making suggestions to you. And you know what I'm saying? It's there all the time, right? But we want to end things like, you know what I'm saying, when we going through a struggle, like we want it to end. You know what I'm saying? Like we want things to end, and that's not per se, but like if you're more aware when specific things try to get your attention off of, you know what I'm saying, your highest power, you know what I'm saying, in that way of thinking, now you know how to react differently instead of allowing these things to get your attention, right? So you can hear, you know what I mean? Like, and so it's important to be able to hear by doing the work that you need to do so that you can hear more than just with this ear. You know what I'm saying? You can be more attentive, right? It's an awareness. It's a different type of, it's a different level. You know what I'm saying? And so now, as you're doing this work every single day, and you getting like the more work you do, the more confident you are. It's just in anything. The more that you do it, the more that you are self-aware. Like you start to get more connected to self, right? in your higher self, like no ego here. Like I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about like the greatness that was put in you from the beginning, right? So now you're starting to do this work and now you got receipts, right? So you putting in the work and you depositing, you know what I'm saying? And you making these deposits. So now you believe, right? Because when we were young, like we're taught to believe, right? You know what I'm saying? And the more deposits that you put in, you start to believe, but then this belief starts to get shaped into this knowing, right? Like definitely, man, like that mental resume, right? So you start to get into this knowing, like you know now. So like again, going back to healing, right? So now you're aware of certain things that are trying to get your attention, things in this present time get your attention that maybe shouldn't, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Like we on this journey. Like, you know what I'm saying? We are on this journey of being better. So it's like being able to acknowledge like that it's not leaving. You know what I'm saying? It's not just it's not just going away, right? You know what I'm saying? My brother Cam, my Cali brother in the building. What's up, family? But yeah, y'all. So right. So you go from hearing to now there's this belief, right? And so strengthening that because again, like healing is not it's not coming to an end, right? You're not getting to this end point because if you feel like you've gotten to an end point, then you ain't gonna work no more. You know what I'm saying? And the most valuable work is going to be on you. So think about getting to the point where you feel like you don't have to work on you anymore. That don't even make sense, right? Why would we get to the point where we wouldn't have to work on ourselves? You know what I'm saying? So now there's a belief at the beginning, but the more you strengthen that belief and do these things daily, now the belief shifts to knowing. Right. So you know what's going to come and try to get your attention and take your attention away from, what I'm saying, where you're going. Like, how it's gonna come, the people that it's gonna come through, the types of people, like not the exact person. But so now again, this is a mental shift so now you're more aware, right? And as we make this mental shift right now, our world starts to change. Your individual world, it begins to change because now you're hearing things and now you have a belief, like a knowing though. Like that's a confident knowing is far greater. You know what I'm saying? Be still and know that I am, right? That's the power that is within us. Like you know that it's in you, right? And so now, as we're getting to this final piece that I just want to speak on this morning, is then it goes to your action. So, right, like, so healing is a constant thing. It's not, again, if you really think about it, y'all, we really been taught that it's like something that we get where we get to the end. And like, no, man, like let's pay attention to this being constant, right? Daily, right? By the renewing of my mind, like I'm renewing my mind daily, right? I'm going through this daily. I'm being the best version of me daily. You know what I mean? I'm really paying attention to that. But your actions, now we go to the actions, right? Because if we're not looking at healing as, oh man, I got healed yesterday. Because if you think about it, because you be like, I got healed yesterday, then your approach to today may be a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you how it will be, but it won't be continuous. But your actions, right? And so now, right, we're hearing, you know what I'm saying, like that small still voice. We're hearing, you know what I'm saying, our gut. We're hearing what people aren't saying. You know what I'm saying? People can be saying a lot, but like, can you hear behind all of the noise, right? Can you drown out all of the noise and hear what people are not saying? You know what I'm saying? Right. In certain situations, right? And now you have this knowing, but then it's your actions. These actions have to show up every single day. Like, why would we take a day off on us? Every single day you're spending that time for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's not. Like, why would we think that we have time? Like, no, this is constant, right? Like, we are on a constant journey of being the best version of us, man. And our actions, man, like, let's just continue to take action, right? Continue to take action so you don't feel like you're going to get healed and things are going to end, right? Because now we are agreeing and identifying with time. We putting these limits, and you know what I'm saying. I'm 40. I shouldn't be doing this. I'm 25. I shouldn't be, like, we put now we going back to limiting beliefs, and we starting to put time frames and all this, and you know what I'm saying, and it don't work like that. This is a daily work that we got to make sure that we putting in. So y'all, um healing isn't getting to the end of your problems. Just, you know what I'm saying, just being real with you. You know what I mean? Like that ain't how this works. It's not getting to the end. And so as I was doing my work, I'm like, wow, we totally have the wrong perspective of healing because we trying to get done with something, you know what I mean? And now you do complete levels. Like you finish a level and it's time to go to another level, right? Now that is real, right? Because you're constantly trying to be the best version of you, but make sure that you are just understanding who you are and putting in the work individually for you so that you can hear, you know what I'm saying? So that you believe, so belief goes to knowing, and then now your actions go behind it. So yeah, man. So today, or I am, man. All right, today I am aware. I say it again. It went out. I know it went out. Today, I am aware that healing doesn't end. It's constant. It's like spirit. Spirit don't end. Like spirit don't. The spirit can't die. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, man. It's constant. It's constant. It changes form, right? It's constant, right? So, man, y'all just let's keep, man. It's the perfect kickoff to a new month to me. You know what I'm saying? When you understand that like healing isn't the end to getting to the end of something, man. Like, no, man, we on this constant journey to be the best version of us. You know what I'm saying? We are on a constant journey to be the best version of us, y'all. Stop trying to get to the end. No, we in this moment, man. Let's soak this all up. You know what I mean? And you know, do what we do. So I appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in, man, to the greatest 10 minutes that's available every weekday morning to start your day, get our mind right, and put in this work, man. And so, we're gonna go hard and put it in this week. So I will see y'all tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. Be here, bring your accountability partner, and we're gonna do this work to get our mind right. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace.